I grew up as one of the fattest kids I knew. You know how wild that is? About 1 in 5 people in the United States has obesity. So being one of the fattest people I knew was definitely a feat that I had. I am not proud of that. Stay tuned though, we get a good ending to this. To add insult to injury, I was also a huge cornball at the time. I wasn't popular or very likable. Sure, I had pretty good grades, but that's all there was to me. I was just a fat chud who played Roblox, ate, did some homework, and slept. Like, I remember grinding Jailbreak in the Wild West for hours at a time without a care in the world. Sometimes, well, most of the time, I do miss those days. On the flip side, though, I'd say I was a pretty happy kid. I ate what I wanted, had fun playing games, and was pretty outgoing. I was still happy despite all the fat shaming I received, which surprises me today. Like, if I got fat shaming comments today, it would devour me mentally. I'd say the earliest form of fat shaming I got was in the first grade, when my best friend in elementary school stopped being friends with me for some time because he didn't want to be friends with fat people. That's crazy. Thankfully though, it only lasted a day because I started crying the day after that during lunch, and the lunch lady noticed me crying. She ended up getting him to be friends with me again, so shout out to her. And then this time in the second grade, because I was such a fat cornball, I just got beat up out of nowhere, and I was bawling my eyes out. My dad ended up putting me into karate classes right away. He also intended to sign me up for said classes to help me lose weight, but it didn't work. You would think that I would start to be conscious of my figure after that, but you guys forget, I am the Roblox Chud. In my family's culture, people's weight gets brought up pretty often, so even as a kid, I got comments from my parents' friend about my weight. I remember this one friend of my dad who just loved to comment on me being such a chud, and one time I literally sucked in my stomach after he brought it up and he pointed it out. Bro, it was awful. Oh yeah, and not to mention a lot of the kids, or friends my age, would keep grabbing at my chest, like, bro, what type of timing was I on, bro? So now time skipped to middle school, and quarantine hits, and it was just the perfect thing for me. Now I could just stay in all day, and eat, and play Roblox. It sucked for my health, obviously. I do, however, miss those days because of the fun I had playing games with my friends online. And then time skip again to high school, and in a blood test I did, it showed an abnormal result in my thyroid hormones. For those who don't know, your thyroid hormones control your metabolism, body temperature, and heart rate. So I went to a doctor specialized in this kind of stuff to check it out, and she told me to lose weight. So by then, I only started to notice that being a chud was negatively affecting my health. So I did lose a few pounds, just by eating less. I didn't really know what I was doing either, but it worked a little. So when I went back to get my blood work done, my thyroid hormones came back up to normal. I was still fat at the time, but it was definitely a start. Oh yeah, and I guess it's worth mentioning that I started working out at the gym around that time. I remember during my weight training class in freshman year, I had a bunch of really strong 11th graders that would hype me up and encourage me to lift, which led to me deadlifting 295 pounds by the end of freshman year. I still remember everyone crowding me as a freshman while I attempted to pick up 295 pounds off the floor. I barely locked off for that lift, and the crowd was going absolutely crazy, like what you expect from a gym crowd. So yeah, the gym had started to become a prominent hobby of mine. So now speed up the time to sophomore year, I was still fat. I was still trying to lose weight, but for some reason I never looked to see how to properly go about it until like the beginning of 11th grade, and I was pretty much clueless. Anyways, I had this one kid, especially during 10th grade, that would fat shame me probably every day. I seriously don't know how I survived all that. Like, I was getting new nicknames every other day. But if anything, all this ridiculing I've endured over the years had taught me to be resilient and encouraged me to work hard. Now for junior year, I realized that I couldn't stay like that forever and that I gotta change something. By then, I was not happy at all with my condition, so I finally began to lose a substantial amount of weight. I knew how to track my calories relatively accurately and just did that until the end of junior year where I reached 125 pounds. At my peak, I think I was around 180 to 190 pounds at 5'2". So for me, Reaching that milestone was crazy. It obviously shocked my parents' friends and relatives, and now I got them commenting on my weight loss every damn time I see them. Even though it's been like a year since I've lost that much weight. Now, I got them telling me to eat more, which is funny because it feels like they were telling me the exact opposite not too long ago. And it feels weird because I've never been complimented this way before. If you told my chud self that I would transform in this kind of way, I probably would have laughed it off as another fat shaming comment or something. So yeah, that's the good ending I was talking about. So if you guys were to take anything away from this video, I want you guys to learn that anything you want to achieve is possible no matter how far away you are from it. If you want something badly, do everything it takes to achieve it, without fail. And while you're at it, learn to be patient. Delayed gratification is one of the most important life skills that I think often gets overlooked. It teaches you resilience and to fall in love with the process of achieving whatever it is you want. And yeah, that's the story of me being a Roblox chud who figured things out. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and leave a comment, or if you yourself want some advice, I'll do my best to help you guys. Again, thank you and have a good rest of your day.